being listed as a primary suspect in a case being filed by the CRA in regards to the tax fraud. So today we are about to get you arrested from the place of your work or from your doorsteps. So I need you or your retained attorney to call me back on 226-828-8540. I repeat, that's 226-828-8540. Do not disregard this message and do return the call.
CRA, can I help you? No, it's Canada Revenue Agency, sir. Can I have your number on which you received this message? Okay, John, thank you very much for staying online. So, John, I pulled out your information, and let me tell you that we have reached the Tax Crime Investigation Department of CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. You're speaking with Officer Richard Jackson, with the badge ID 01716. Now, the reason we were trying to contact you is just to inform you that you are being listed as a primary suspect in a case being filed by the CRA. And I have received a legal affidavit against you, which says that there is an outstanding tax liability. So I just need to have your lawyer's information who would be able to represent you inside the courthouse. Do you have an attorney? So if you do not have an attorney, then you have to hire one, because there is a lawsuit being filed against your name for committing a tax fraud with the federal CRA. And did you receive any phone call or any messages from the RCMP? Okay. Now, we haven't gone legal with your case yet. We will be going legal with your case after 1 hour. We are going to send all the documentations to the RCMP and the local CRA. Once they are notified, they will try to contact you. They will reach your place just to show you all the documentations. Once you verify the documentations, you have to surrender yourself to the RCMP, as they will be carrying a non-bailable arrest warrant issued against your name. You'll be in their custody for the interrogation purpose for the next 24 hours. And during custody, you will be provided with the court date. You'll be presented in front of the jury members when we have a strong evidence how you tried to defraud the federal CRA intentionally. Now, I'm expecting a call back from your retained attorney of this matter, who will be able to represent you inside the courthouse. Yes, I agree that you didn't receive any letter. But let me tell you that what is the reason behind that. This is not a simple outstanding wherein the CRA will be sending you some documentations stating that you owe this much of money and you have to pay back this money within a given time period. It's not like that. This is a matter of tax fraud, and the CRA never send you any documentations if you are doing some tax fraud with the federal CRA. So that is your reason you didn't receive any documentations. Now you're going to receive all the documentations after 1 hour by the RCMP, because your case will be downloaded at the RCMP office after 1 hour once we go legal with your case. Legal affidavit against your name, which says that there is an outstanding tax liability. If you want, I can go ahead and read out the legal affidavit for you so that you can get a clear picture what exactly going on with your case. What are the allegations pressed against your name, and who is pressing these allegations against your name? The CRA, after undertaking a statutory audit of your tax filings between the year 2009, 10, 11, 12, and 13, has concluded that taxes worth $3,468 have been underpaid by you. The CRA has discovered strong evidence that this was not a result of innocent negligence. Rather, we have reason to believe that it was a willful act done with the intent to defraud the CRA. The CRA is not claiming that you are not paying your taxes. CRA knows that you're paying your taxes on a regular basis. But when they happened an auditing of your tax returns, they found out that you had failed to declare your actual income, which was higher than what is mentioned in the returns. You had wrongly benefited from deductions for which you were not eligible. And every year, you paid the less taxes than you were supposed to. So CRA has decided to press 4 allegations against you. Count 1, violation of federal tax regulation. Count 2, violation of Canadian Revenue Code. Count 3, theft by deception. And count 4, willful misrepresentation of information to government organization. The CRA has decided to recover this amount by invoking Canadian Revenue Code 63318 CRA will mark a lien on your assets, including your house and car. All your known bank accounts could be frozen and confiscated, which means that the CRA will recover your tax debt from the balance available in your bank accounts. You will not be able to access your bank account till the time it is frozen. Your social insurance number could be blacklisted, which means you would not be able to gain any government benefits in the future. The credit reporting agencies would be notified about your tax fraud, and they are most likely to downgrade your credit ratings. All your wages and benefits would be frozen by informing your employer and government bodies. If you have an existing payment plan with the CRA, then it would stand terminated under Section 30A of CR Code. CRA will get a non-bailable arrest warrant issued against your name. So do you have any questions before we proceed with any legal step against your name and social? Okay. Now, I'll be expecting a call back from your written attorney within the next 1 hour before we go legal with your case, before we publish your case in